Hello beautiful singers, this is Valerie White-Williams and Vocal Splendor Studios, and today I would like to talk to you about how to create a rich, warm tone. And that was a request from one of my viewers, and thank you for the suggestion. So when it comes to a rich, warm tone, there's a couple things to keep in mind. The first thing is that some voices naturally have more warmth and fullness. Some voices have the tone color of, let's say, a saxophone, which is full and thick, while other ones have a more slender tone, like a trumpet or a flute. So you can only work with your genetic material, which is mostly in your face shape. And so some people are just going to have a warmer, fuller tone than others. I have a more of a slender tone because my face is not quite as wide as those that are going to have a fuller tone. Now, that said, you can build technique to allow the warmth and fullness to come through. The first thing I recommend with learning to get a fuller tone is actually working on the breathing. So making sure you're really connected with the breath and are using the diaphragmatic full lean in the rib cage, which I've had many videos on my YouTube channel that describes that. So you want to check in that you're giving yourself the breath energy required for that tone, because when we have that connected breath, the vocal cords tend to function in a much more easier and accessible way. Now, the other thing that helps get the tone rich and warm is letting go of tension in the face. And this is one of those things that is kind of counterintuitive, as many of my students have commented, because the idea seems to get the voice going, you have to really work and control and have all this tension in the face. But the truth of the matter is that when we have this relaxation in the cheeks and the mouth and the neck and everything is relaxed, then the tone warms up. So the key is to learn how it feels. Singing is like athletics. We're training ourselves to go for the feeling. The feeling is what is going to make your voice consistent, not always the sound, because what we hear in our head doesn't always give us a real clear picture of what we really sound like outside. So the goal is to get this rich, warm sound by keeping the face relaxed. So we want the muscles in the mouth, the lips, the chin, all of that is going to be just... If you watch the greatest singers in the world, you're going to see a lot of relaxation here. Now, I'm not saying they don't belt or do a glory note and have this, but even that is still relaxed. I might make this face like this, but the jaw and the muscles are relaxed. So the relaxation is going to help you with getting that warm sound. Now, the thing about the relaxation is here, not here. As one of my teachers, the wonderful Bill Eddy, said, it's imaginary line. So what he meant by that is all the energy, the power, and the control and the focus is below, right here, in the breathing. Right here, it's just relaxed. It's like you're throwing a ball and the voice is just going to come out of that relaxed face. Learning how that relaxation feels is key. Coordinating with using the strong breath and the relaxed face. So what I recommend is you observe, really carefully observe your favorite singers and look what they're doing with their face. Now, that said, there are a lot of singers that are great that do all kinds of wonky things with your face. Cecilia Bartoli is one of those. She's an opera singer. She's self-trained by her mother, and she's famous for really making these really crazy faces, but she's such a dynamic artist and she sounds great. So there are exceptions to this rule, but generally speaking, the more you can relax your face and let the breath do the work, pushing that energy through the vocal cords, the more you're going to get that warmth and relaxed tone. All right, any questions? What's worked for you to get that relaxed tone? How have you let go of tension in your face? Please share in the comments, and I would love to hear what you have to say. Thanks for the likes and subscribes and shares. I so appreciate it. Have a great day and sing on.